Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Come on in, take a seat. Let's have a chat. I'm sure you've been wondering, where have I been? What's going on? Where's the next dev vlog? Where's the next gameplay? I apologize for the delay. This is a very strange video for me to make. It's really more like just a casual one-on-one talking head. There's no useful content here. Feel free to minimize this. So where have I been? I've been around. I've been here. I was struggling to decide what I wanted to do with this channel. I was playing games for a little bit. That was kind of fun. I had a hard time, things coming up in life, and I had a hard time sticking to a consistent schedule for that. And then as the delays between videos would get longer and longer, it came to feel like a little bit of a chore. Not that I didn't enjoy doing it, I definitely did, but I felt this growing pressure to make sure that I had quality content on hand for you regularly. And I wasn't sure how to deal with that. I ended up in that same position I was in last time I took a break, right before I started doing the dev vlogs and such, where I was not able to produce videos of the quality I wanted. First playing through Darksiders 2, which, awesome game, but I got to this place where not a whole lot was happening each episode, and I felt like it was going multiple episodes without anything interesting happening. And so I felt like I was letting you down. And then with the dev vlogs, I'd work on, the game for a little bit, and then I'd kind of get a little bored with it and move on to another game, and then get a little bored with that, move on to another game, and you'd never really see consistent progress. And then it would go, so I would wait. I wouldn't make a dev vlog every week or something like that. I would, spend time and not make another dev vlog until something was ready. Well, then things don't get worked on, and then it would be longer and longer. And it's been so long since I've been on a camera that I really just wasn't even sure how to do this anymore. But one thing has remained true throughout, which is that I love doing these videos. I love playing games, and I love bringing you guys along for the ride and getting to play those with you. I love reading your comments. Somehow, there are some of you out there that decided that my channel was worth subscribing to, even though I hadn't posted a video in like 2 years. And I feel like the quality of the videos I posted right before that were questionable at best. So for those of you that have joined me and us on this journey since that time, I don't know how to express my appreciation to you. So I don't know. The longer I was off camera, the harder this was to kind of come back to and feel like I knew what I was doing. And there's always that pressure in my mind about wanting to provide consistent quality content for you. What if things don't stay interesting? What if? So here's the plan. Here's how I'm going to approach this. I still enjoy making these videos. I still enjoy sharing these videos with you. And in fact, there are a number of games that I have picked up in the time I've been away that I have held off on playing specifically because I want to share them with all of you and give you my initial reactions, that blind let's play. So that's what we're going to do. Dev vlogs might happen, they might not. I'm trying to treat this channel not as an obligation. This is something where I'm going to play some games, I'm going to have fun, hopefully you guys are having fun with me, and that's that. And, if you enjoy it, great. And then maybe we get some subscribers. And if you don't, maybe some people leave, and that's cool too. I think that's how I keep from being overly concerned about, are my videos good enough? I'm still going to edit them. I'm still going to make sure they're a decent level of quality as best I can. But I'm not going to hold off on making videos. I'm not going to make videos and then delay them and all of this because I'm trying to figure out how to make it better. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But if there's anything specific you guys would find interesting, how-tos, tutorials, what do you do in your day-to-day life? I don't know. If there's anything you guys might find interesting, let me know. Post a comment. I love getting your feedback, and if there is something you find interesting, I love being able to make that for you. What's happening in the short term? In the short term, we have a couple things coming up. First of all, at long last, we will be finishing Return of the Obra Dinn. That's right, I have actually already recorded and edited the footage for the final entry in our Obra Dinn series. Unlike my previous gameplay series, I don't think I'm going to do a full review, recap, and rating. Then, I've got a one episode so far recorded of a new game that will come after that. And stick around to see what that game is. My plan is to, instead of picking a game, playing through it until the end, and then picking another game and playing through it to the end, we're going to mix it up a bit. I'm going to play a couple games, put out an episode of each, and you guys let me know, which ones do you find interesting? Which ones do you want more of? Which ones do you find super boring and maybe you appreciate the content, but you'd rather not see any more of it? Let me know, and then I'll mix those up, change those games out, and hopefully we can keep some more interesting stuff. My backlog of games has grown and grown and grown, and I want to use this as an opportunity to start going through and actually playing some of that stuff and sharing some of that stuff with you. So yeah, that's my immediate plan. Will there be any game dev? Yeah, maybe. Will there be some other stuff? Maybe some art stuff? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I have some ideas for things that I would like to do. We'll do whatever is interesting at the time. And I think that is the most interesting for me, and I think it produces the best quality content for you guys. So I think that's where I'm at right now. And you know what? We're just going to have a good time. We're going to chill and play some games, have some fun. If you guys are excited about that, if you guys are looking forward to that, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know. If there's anything specific you think I should play, something you're excited about, let me know. The door's wide open. If that's something you're not so interested in, leave a comment telling me that. You know, what kind of content would you prefer instead? Maybe I can work that in. I would love to. That's where I'm at. And this video, if I let this video go on much longer, it's gonna get rambly. So I'm just gonna cut it off there. It's good to be back. I'm excited to be making content again. And hopefully you guys are excited to see content again. And with that, I'll say thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.